Sugar and spice. Hey, and
So, welcome. I hope that you are sitting comfortably in your chair. That's good. I'm very happy to see you here. And please know that just by being here alone, you have taken a huge step forward. This shows that you really want to get better and that you're willing to do something to get better. So you should give yourself credit for that. It's very, very brave, and this will benefit you in your journey. Also, please know that it's perfectly normal if you're feeling a little bit nervous about this session. Many people feel this way, especially if this is the first time they experience stuff like this. And it's perfectly okay. We are not going to rush anything at all. Okay, so I'm in no hurry. You are in no hurry. We're going to take our time to do this, okay? So just take a slow, deep breath in and breathe out. And just relax your body as much as you can. Let your shoulders drop. And just breathe freely and effortlessly. Okay. So, I see that you have booked your appointment here today because you're feeling depressed. Yeah? Why don't you tell me a little bit about the symptoms you are experiencing, and I'll write them down here on paper. Just take your time, no need to rush, okay? Good. Yeah, you just feel this depressing mood, okay? Most of the day, yeah? Are there any times during the day you feel this is worse than other? The mornings, okay. This is very normal, actually. Yeah, a lot of people are having trouble to get up in the morning. Just seems harder. So you have this feeling of being in this depressed mood. Okay. Could you try to elaborate? You're just feeling sad. You have a feeling of hopelessness, yes? Okay. You feel like you've lost interest in activities. What are these activities? Just daily activities, yes. Are these activities that you also also enjoy, stuff that you would normally spend your time doing, like a hobby. Even, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling fatigued. Yeah. Almost every day feeling fatigued. Okay. Well, that makes it harder to actually do something really and engage in these daily activities and your hobbies and stuff. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So you're feeling very tired. Okay. Even though you're feeling very tired, do you have trouble sleeping? Falling asleep, waking up in the middle of the night? Yeah. Yeah. Well, trouble with sleep can either be that we don't sleep enough or that we sleep too much. Okay. Anything else? You feel like you can't concentrate. Okay. Any specific situations that come to mind, or just in general? Okay. What about your appetite? You've lost your appetite, yeah. It's very hard to get something to eat. You need to kind of force yourself to just have a little bit to eat. Okay. Yeah, it's very windy outside today, so it's just... Well, first of all, I want you to know that everything that I've written down here on my blog is what most people come and talk to me about. This is in fact the most common symptoms of them all. So please don't feel guilty for feeling this, or think that there's something wrong with you, because of course there's nothing wrong with you. We're just human and we're very vulnerable, yeah. So you're definitely not alone, even though it can feel like this. Yeah. Yeah, it can actually feel like we're living inside a bubble, yeah, just looking out at the world, and it seems the world is very, very busy and just keeps going and moving on, and you're inside this looking out. Yeah, it's very, very common. So for how long have you felt like this? Okay. Yeah. Well, our memories can be a little bit of a blur when we are feeling like this. So don't be afraid. It's perfectly normal that we can't remember. Well, it's because when we're feeling like this, we concentrate so much on ourselves right here and right now. And we concentrate so much on how we're feeling that we forget to take anything else in. And if we do, it's like it's coming into one ear and quickly moving out in the other ear, out of the other ear, because we easily fall back into this state where we are very observant of how we are feeling and not what's going on around us. So it's very normal when we feel like we're in this bubble and we can't really remember what we did yesterday or the day before or last week, last month. Yeah, you're feeling like this also. Yeah. It is tiring. It's so tiring. So overwhelming. Absolutely. Yeah. Our brains is just in this hyperactive mode. Yeah. And it seems we can't shut it down. This is why some people are having trouble sleeping, because they are tired, but they're not sleepy, They're just, like you said, feeling fatigue. Yeah. Just because we think and we think and we think. And let me tell you, no matter how hard we try, we can't fix a situation just by thinking. No. So, you said that you've lost interest in your daily activities and your hobbies, and you are feeling tired. So do you spend a lot of time on your couch watching TV or... Yeah. Okay. You just feel like you could sleep all day long. I understand. Yeah. And this is where the overthinking comes into the picture. Yes. Because when we are so tired, we don't have the energy to get up and act and do something. So, well, right now, we need to focus on not so much what caused this state of mind. Of course, we need to handle our problems, if it's trouble at work, if we're feeling stressed, or if there's anything, of course we need to handle it. But right now, we need to handle your emotional situation. That's what I wanted to say. And we need to get you to feel better. Yeah. Okay. So right now, I want to know when you're feeling good and happy and joyful, and what do you like to do in your day-to-day activities? Let me hear that. Okay. you don't need to come up with much. I can use this just for now, yeah. Yeah, like you said, you've lost the interest in this. Well, no, you're not feeling motivated to do anything of the. Okay. Well, let me tell you something very, very important. Motivation is not going to come to you. What do you feel about me saying this? Motivation's not going to come. You can't sit around waiting to get motivated and then act, okay? Yeah, we think a lot about not being motivated, being too tired to do anything. Yeah, I know, and I understand. But motivation is not going to come on itself. Well, what we need to do is to go against that feeling of being fatigued, of being too tired to do anything, of being not motivated, and just do something. It can be the smallest thing, like taking a shower, for example, or doing the dishes, folding some laundry. And even if that's too much, just if you can think about the smallest thing possible that you could actually see yourself doing, even though you're not motivated. If you can think of just the smallest thing. And you know what? I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We get energy and we get energized by using energy. It's the same with motivation. It's not going to turn up on itself. We need to do something to get it. And this is very, very important when we talk about depression and feeling sad or hopeless. This is very important because what is going to help you through this is not only talking about what's in your heart, but it's also to do something. And what this does is it's going to get your mind off of things. If not completely, then just a little. Because even though you wrote you can't concentrate, you're actually concentrating very, very hard on feeling sad and depressed, feeling hopeless. So, you need to concentrate on something else, because we can't concentrate on many things at once. So if you're concentrating about doing the laundry, for example, that's what's in your mind at that time. You might also be thinking that you're feeling sad. You might be thinking like this even though you're doing the laundry least you're doing something. And let me tell you, this is going to help in the long run. And after you've done something, just maybe not even for 5 minutes a day, you give yourself a little pat on the shoulder, because that thing you did succeeded. You succeeded doing that little thing. And when we need to get better and we need to get out of this depressed state of mind, we need to take baby steps, okay? Because we are so lacked of energy, so energy drained and so fatigued that we can't just do everything, and we can't just spend a lot of time doing something. So the way forward is baby steps, okay? But we need to do something each and every day. It's very, very important. And I know that it's not super exciting to do the laundry or the dishes or anything, but it's doing something, and that's what counts. It's doing something. So when you're feeling tired in the morning, just do something. Get up, brush your teeth, take a little shower, anything, and then you did something. You might not even think about it, but you actually did something good for yourself. And then you can sit down and relax. And if you think that you have just a little more energy, you can do something else as well. When we're feeling down and tired, what really, really helps is a good exercise. And I know that can be hard, even when we're not feeling tired. Yeah, it can. But it's very, very important that we get physically tired, because this will also help you sleep in the evenings and in the nights. Okay, because right now you're feeling very tired, not physically, but emotionally. And it's because of all the thinking and stuff, yeah. But we actually need to get you physically tired. And I know I said a good exercise, but it can simply be a little walk outside for just 10 minutes. That's enough. Remember what I said about baby steps. So don't overdo it. Don't do more than you feel like doing. And little by little, you'll see that you can manage to do a little more. So, a little walk for 10 minutes, but you must do this every day. Not only will it help your body to get physically tired, but it releases chemicals that puts us in a better mood. It releases endorphins. So, afterwards, you're going to feel this feeling of success. You did it. You did it. You did something good for yourself. Now and in the long run. So it's very, very important to stay physically active, and it's very important to get sunlight as well, because this will help also, and you can combine the two, the physical activities and the sunlight, which is quite convenient. So be sure to get just at least 10 minutes of a little walk each day, okay? No matter the weather, you just get dressed as it's appropriate for whatever the weather is. So a good exercise or little walk, whatever you can manage to do, and just little activities, household activities, even though it's not super exciting, I know, but it helps also to see a clean space around your house. It has a very strong effect on our minds when you feel and see a clean space, clean living room, clean kitchen or anything. It gives our minds peace and feels like the energy can just flow freely. So that's important to know as well. Also, I don't know what your relationship with your family and friends are, but it's very important that you're not alone with your thoughts. You don't have to talk to your friends and family about this state of mind that you're in right now. Just engage with them and do whatever you're used to with them, okay? Be social, and this is also going to get you physically tired and emotionally tired as well. Yeah, and it may not be for a long time that you can actually cope this being social, but engage with your friends and family. Do what you're used to. That's really the way forward. Do what you're used to doing, but little baby steps at a time, not doing too much, okay? Also, when we are feeling depressed, maybe anxiety is popping out as well, and we have a tendency, don't get me wrong, but we have a tendency to make things look worse than they actually are. So you need to be that rational, logical voice and say out loud, no, there's nothing wrong with me right now. I'm just feeling overwhelmed, and it's okay. It's perfectly okay, and I'm going to get better. All I need to do is doing a little something around the house, go for a walk, engage in the social activities that you feel you have enough energy to engage in. You have to be that realistic voice to yourself, okay? because you may not always be around someone that can tell you these things. So you need to tell them, even though it may seem forced or not real. Little by little, the more you tell yourself this, the more you're going to see that it is real, and the more you're going to believe these words. Okay? Trust me on this. I hope that this first session was good. This is just a start. You can always come back, okay? And we can talk more about this. But right now, with the information you've given me, my advice is to do these things each and every day, okay? This is something good you can do for yourself, and you are on the right path. You're doing so great. Please know this, and feel so proud